Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Heaters franchise here in year number 1. Yes, got it right, finally. Last episode we took on the Grapplers for the first time in the series, and we defeated our division rival 4-3 as we held them off there for the second half of the game, throwing 4 scoreless innings out of the bullpen. Rookie Air Lovestone got her first career victory, and rookie Durr Neverwalker got his first career save. Rookie reliever Emma Word also made her debut, throwing 2 scoreless innings of relief work, which was great. We also made a couple roster moves last episode, cementing this definitely as our most aggressive rebuild to date, as we signed rookie reliever, I should say. Yes, rookie reliever. Nebula Piddlestick, the left-hander, who replaced Splash Cashmore in the bullpen. She is yet to pitch. We also signed rookie shortstop Jesus Gold, getting a 22-year-old for 30-year-old Carlton Starr, who was on paper our best offensive player coming into this season ratings-wise. What cements this as the most aggressive rebuild to date, we had already released our top pitcher and our top batter at the beginning of the season within 2 games of the first season. And we've also freed up $4.6 million since that fact. And then at the end of last episode, we made a move to get a rookie starter, Emma Hiker. She'll replace Huck and Duck on the roster, moving long reliever Boris Bigsworth to the bullpen as a true mop-up man. And that means rookie Emma Hiker will make her debut today, as she will start against the Bee-Wolves. Both teams coming in this matchup at 2-1. And on the mound for the Bee-Wolves is rookie southpaw Deshaun Levon. Both of them making their first career starts. We'll see which one comes out on top. They're pretty even in the pitching department. I believe Levon has the slight edge in accuracy, as well as junk, and velocity looks about the same. So we'll see how this goes. Batting lineup we're sending out there today, leading off in center field, rookie Reyes Rufo. Batting second, rookie left fielder Slapper Glute, coming off his first career home run last episode. Batting third baseman Theodore Stiffner. Batting fourth, first baseman Antonio Levo. Batting fifth, rookie shortstop Jesus Gold, still looking for his first career hit. Batting sixth, rookie catcher Hank Hart, back in the lineup after resting last episode. Batting seventh, rookie second baseman Dion Bass. Batting eighth, rookie right fielder Volt Bolter. And batting ninth, rookie pitcher Emma Hiker. Let's get it on. Alrighty, this matchup against the Bee-Wolves is the first of 3 we have against them this year. We'll also face them in a doubleheader in the second half of the season at home. This is our 4th consecutive road game to start the season. We are on a 5-game road trip, looking to improve to 3-1 on the year and take possession of first place in the division by ourselves. Let's see how this goes. Bee-Wolves on paper, they're pretty even across the board. They've got good starting rotation, good defense, and good speed. Contact's a little bit, it's probably about average, but their power and bullpen are below average at best. Let's get it on. Rufo, Glute, and Stiffner up first against the rookie Levon. Here's center fielder Reyes Rufo hitting .357 with 2 RBIs on the year. Levon sets and fires. Left-hander throws fastball in there at the letters. We're underway. That's low on the heater. 1-1 the count. Low, 2-1. Fastball at the knees. Line to center field softly. That is down for a base hit as Rufo leads off the game with a base hit. He'll be on at first. Now to bring up rookie left fielder Slapper Glute, hitting .333 with a homer and 3 RBIs on the year. He was the first batter to hit a homer here in the franchise, as he went yard last episode off Bertram Halfberg to the third in the first inning. First of his career. Heater in there at the letters, 0-1. Pick off to first. Rufo back safely. Pass without an in, broken back grounded to third. Green no play at second, should go to first with it, 1 down. That'll bring up third baseman Theodore Stiffner, veteran, hitting .500 on the year with an RBI, looking to drive in his second run of the season with a base hit here. Fastball low, ball 1. Fastball up and away, swung late, 1-1 the count. Pass without an in, chop to third. Rufo dekes the throw to first, and he'll get the third on the play. 2 down as Green makes it cleanly. That'll bring up veteran first baseman Antonio Levo, hitting .333 with 2 RBIs, looking to drive in the first run of the game. Runner third, 2 down in the inning. That's high from Levon, ball 1. Strike up and away, 1-1 the count. Good pitch on the changeup. Pass down and then is low, 2-1. Change up and away, pulled to short. Dexterous charges, makes the play to first, and Levon manages to strand the runner at third in his first appearance. Bottom one, Dexterez, Biggs, and Kingman do up against rookie pitcher Emma Hiker. Leading off, veteran shortstop utility player Hanley Dexterez, hitting .462 at the top of the lineup this year for the B-Wolves. Lineup for the B-Wolves after Dexterez is his left fielder Buster Biggs, first baseman rookie Kobe Kingman, third baseman Ruby Green, batting fourth, batting fifth right fielder Billy LeBoink, batting sixth second baseman Gina Torrens, batting seventh center fielder Magic Moore, batting eighth catcher Johnson Swanson, and batting ninth pitcher Deshaun Levon. Hiker on the mound today, below average in basically every category. She's just, a improvement over Bigsworth at the back end of the rotation, but she is not better than a C+, so don't expect much from her. We'll see if we can develop her into a dependable starter. She is, however, already 26, so who knows, cut her down low, ball one. Pass down in the way is low, 2-0. Slider up and in, high, 3-0. Changeup up, driven by Dexterez to left center field, carrying well, glute tracking it to the warning track. Makes the catch for the first out. Next up, left fielder Buster Biggs, hitting .400 with 2 homers and 3 RBIs all in the season. First pitch slider up and in, inside, ball one. Cutter middle away, Biggs fouls it off on the right side. Will that stay in play? Lebo giving chase in foul territory. Lebo runs it down. Wow, nice play by Lebo. 2 down on the foul out, and that'll bring up first baseman Kobe Kingman. Rookie still looking for his first career hit. However, he does have an RBI here through 3 games. First pitch fastball middle in. Fouled off by Kingman. 0-1. Cheated down in the way. Lined up the middle, base hit for Kingman, and that is his first career hit. He's on with a 2-out single here to keep the first inning alive. Next up, Ruby Green, third baseman batting in the cleanup slot today, hitting .200. No homers or RBIs yet. Cutter up and in on the first pitch, high, ball one. Four-seamer down and in. Chop the third, Stiffner there to his left, fires the first. In time to end the inning as Hiker gets through the first cleanly, only giving up a hit. To the second, they were scoreless. Jesus Gold leads off, followed by Hart and Base. 5, 6, and 7 up for the Heaters. Leading off, rookie shortstop Jesus Gold made his debut last episode, being signed out of the free agent pool. Went 0 for 4. He did draw a walk. Still looking for his first career hit. Powerhouse left-hander active here against Levon. Right down the middle, you smug bastard. 0-1. Chased it up and away in the heater, 0-2. Levon quickly ahead. Slider at the knees, lined in the gap right center field, and that'll be extra bases for rookie Jesus Gold. That is his first career hit as it rolls all the way to the wall. Moore gets it in, and that is a leadoff double for the rookie as he has his first career extra base hit. And first career hit in general. That'll bring up rookie catcher Hank Hart with the RBI chance, hitting .333 on the year. 2 RBIs on the season. Fastball in the dirt, ball one. Good take by Hart. Batting 3 for 9 here to start his career as that fastball's just outside. 2-0 the count. Fastball up, chopped through the middle, base hit into center field. Good rip there by Hank Hart. Runner will hold at third as Moore gets a good throw into the plate. Runners at the corners, none down for rookie second baseman Dion Base. Dion hitting 4 for 12 on the year. No homers or RBIs yet. Looking for his first career RBI here. Strike at the knees away on the heater, 0-1. Way up and in with the heater as Base doesn't even flinch. 1-1 the count. Fastball inside, called a strike on the check swing. Up and in, 1-2 the count. Pitch out, nothing doing. They were expecting a hit and run there. 2-2 the count. Slider at the knees away, line to center field deep, right at Moore. Makes the catch for the first out. Gold will tag from third and score on the sac fly. First career RBI for Dion Base, 1-0. Heaters lead. Brings up rookie right fielder Volt Bolter, hitting .333 on the year. Looking to get a runner in scoring position for the pitcher slot. Heater at the knees, 0-1. Heater up and in is high, 1-1. Fastball down and in is low, 2-1. Fastball away, chopped up the middle. Diving is Torrens to her right to make the stop. No play at second. She'll get it over to first, but it is late. Infield single for Bolter is 2 on, 1 down for the pitcher, Hiker. First career at bat for her. She's showing bunt. Bunt is pulled foul, 0-1. Bunt again shown. Change it down on the way, bunted up to the right of the mound. Levon fires the second, late throw back to first. Late as well. Everybody's safe on the fielder's choice. Bases loaded, 1 down for Rufo, looking to break it open as Levon made a dumb move trying to throw out the speedy Bolter at second instead of taking the sure out at first. Bases full, nowhere to put Rufo, who singled his first time up. Can Rays do it again? Change up away, strike called at the letters, 0-1. Heater up and in, strike called, 0-2. Fastball up and wait, chop to third. Green to second, 1. Torrens to first. Late on the fielder's choice, RBI for Rufo, as that's his third of his career. It is 2-0 Heaters. Runners at the corners, 2 down for Slapper Glute, 0-1. Off the catcher's glove, everybody holds. Did not get far enough away from Swanson. 1-0 the count. Heater up and in, called a strike, 1-1. Glute grounded out to third his first time up. Fastball up and in, chased high, 1-2 the count. Levon now tense. Fastball down the way, blooped into right field. That is going to drop in front of a boink for a base hit as Glute's going to get himself an RBI single. Rufo just in there safely at third. 3-0 Heaters as Hiker scores from third. Or no, not Hiker. Bolter scores from third. That'll bring up Stiffner, who's 0-1. Grounded out to third as well, his first time up. Runner still at the corners, 2 down as that fastball is low in the dirt. Ball 1. Fastball up and in. Stiffner skies at the center, but he missed it. Therefore, it is Moore to make the catch, and that will end the inning. But the Heaters get 3 runs off of Levon, thanks to some questionable fielding decisions and well-placed base hits. And a sac fly. Bottom 2. LeBoink, Torrens, and Moore due up. Here's Billy LeBoink, right fielder with high pitch active here, hitting .231 with an RBI on the season. First pitch change it down and in is inside from Hiker, ball 1. Cutter middle away. That's grounded to second, right at base, who fields the high hopper as it came right to him. He didn't even move. Fires the first 1 down. Good read by Dion, and that'll bring up second baseman Gina Torrens, hitting .308 with 2 RBIs on the season. Pitch cutter up and in. Strike called, 0-1. Slider down and the way is low, 1-1. Change up. Fouled off by Torrens, 1-2 the count. Or seamer down and in. Fouled back, 1-2 still the count from Hiker. Cutter up and in. Fouled back, we'll do it again. Change it down and away. Chop back to Hiker, who fields it cleanly on a hop. Fires the first, 2 down. Base is empty for Magic Moore, center fielder in the 7 slot today, hitting .250 with an RBI on the year. First pitch 4-seamer up and away, strike called, 0-1. Slider down and in. Ripped up the middle, over the lunging Gould's glove into the gap, left center field. That'll be extra bases for Moore as it gets all the way to the wall. Rufo gets it in quickly, but it is a 2-out double for Moore, putting him in scoring position for the 8-hitter, catcher Johnson Swanson, who unfortunately has RBI dud. Hitting .167 on the season, looking to fight through his bad trait and driving a run. First pitch change up and in, check swing strike called, 0-1. Cutter up and away is way outside, 1-1 the count from Hiker. Seamer down and in, chop back to the mound. Hiker fields it cleanly, fires the first in time, and that ends the inning. To the third, it is 3-0. Still Heaters lead. 4, 5, and 6 do up for us. Lavo, Gold, and Hart. Leading off, Mantonio Lavo, grounded out to shortstop his first time up. He's 0-1. Levon's still tense after the last inning shenanigans. Fastball high, ball 1. Fastball low, 2-0 the count. Look out now. Change up at the knees, ripped hard and foul by Lavo. If that was a fastball, it's probably gone. 2-1. Heater inside, misses, 3-1. Heater in there at the letters, full count. Outside ball 4. First walk today for Levon as Lavo reaches. Leadoff man on, and that'll bring up Jesus Gold, who doubled his first time up and then scored a run. Rookie got his first career hit last at bat. See what he does here. Power versus softballs is still active here. Heater away in there for a strike, 0-1. Heater away at the knees, 0-2 as that's in there as well. Slider hangs, middle of the plate, driven to right center field by Gold, and that's going all the way to the wall gap in the wall in the gap. Extra bases for Gold is chugging for third is Lavo. He's coming around trying to score. Relay throw for Kingman goes to third. It is late. RBI triple for Jesus Gold. First career RBI for the rookie. 4-0 Heaters lead. Still nobody out in the inning. Hank Hart up next. He's singled. He's 1 for 1 today. Fastball away is a strike called. 0-1. Fastball middle of the plate. Popped up at the knees into left center field. Dexter is out. And he'll put it away for the first out of the inning as the runner will hold at third. So that was not deep enough to score. The on base due up next, drove in his first career RBI when he hit a sac fly last time up. No official at bat yet today, though. Infield in here with 1 down. Fastball up and away is high, ball 1. Fastball up and in, ripped to hard to third, but right at Ruby Green, who makes the catch. 2 down and almost tags the bag to get Gold. He'll hang at third, and here's Volt Bolter, right fielder, 1 for 1 with a single. And a run scored. Fastball up and in, strike called, 0-1. Good pitch from Levon. Change it down in the way, pulled foul, 0-2 as tough out activates for Bolter. Fastball, change it down and in, ripped foul, still 0-2. Fastball up and away to Chase, popped up to second, Torrance charges, picks it out of the air, and that will end the inning as the Heaters get another run on the board thanks to the RBI triple from Jesus Gold. First of his career. Bottom 3, it is 4-0 Levon. Dexteris and Biggs due up. Rookie Deshaun Levon leads off the inning. Pitcher getting his first career at bat here in the league. Still tense after the last 2 innings. He's given up 4 runs. Fastball down in the way is low. Ball 1. Change up and in. Ripped foul. 1-1 the count. Cutter middle of the plate. Fouled off. 1-2 the count. Slider away. Swing through it. Strike 3. First career punch out for Emma Hiker. 1 down. Next up, Hanley Dexteris, 0 for 1 today. Fastball middle in, ripped to center on the line. That is down for a base hit. First hit today for Dexteris. He's 1 for 2. He'll be on with 1 down in the inning, and that'll bring up Buster Biggs, who's 0 for 1 today. Slider away on the first pitch outside. Ball 1. Change up at the knees away. Fouled off. 1-1 the count. Four-seamer middle in. Check swing strike called. 1-2 the count. Cutter away. Check swing strike 3 called on the outside corner. Second punch up for Hiker. 2 down, and that'll bring up Kingman. 1 for 1 with a single. Hiker now locked in after the 2 strikeouts this inning. Four-seamer up and in. Strike called. 0-1. Change up inside misses. 1-1 the count. Slider down in the way, grounded up the middle, base dives, just misses it as it's into center field. Dexter is digging for third, throw in from Rufo, just late and dropped anyway by Stiffner. First and third now with 2 down, and that'll bring up Ruby Green with RBI man. She's 0 for 1 today. First pitch change up and in is inside, ball 1. Hiker down the neutral mojo. Four-seamer down, strike at the knees, called 1-1. Slider middle in. Swung through it. 1-2 the count. Cutter down and in. Way inside. 2-2. Four-seamer up and away. Outside. 3-2. Runner at first will be off with the pitch. Change it down and away. Check swing low. Ball 4. First career walk from Hiker as Green takes all the way. Bases loaded. 1 down for LeBoink. Go for 1 with a high pitch active. Grounded out the second base his first time up. Cutter middle away, ripped the right field on the line. Bolter coming on, slides, off his glove. Good effort by Bolter, but he just couldn't make the catch. That is going to be a 2-run single for LeBoink as it's 4-2. Runs the corners, 2 down for Torrens, 0 for 1. First pitch slider down and in is low, ball 1. Four-seamer down and away, outside, 2-0. Cutter up. High. 3-0. Fastball middle in. Inside ball 4. Second walk of the inning for Hiker. Bases loaded again, and here is Magic Moore. 1-for-1 with a double. Split slider down and in. Strike called. 0-1. Cutter down and away in the dirt. Good block by Hart. 1-1 the count. Change it middle in. Swung through it. 1-2 the count. Fastball way high. 2-2. Cutter down and away. Low. Full count. Runners will be off with the pitch. Change it down. Chased it. Strike 3. Third punch out of the inning for Hiker. She gets out of the bases loaded jam. But the B-Wolves get 2 runs on a bases-loaded single by Billy LeBoink. To the 4th, it is 4-2. Hiker, Rufo, and Glute do up. That could have been a lot worse. Good pitching from Hiker. Top of the 4th, leading off is the pitcher Hiker. 0-for-1. She bunted into a fielder's choice, but reached base safely. 0-for-1 today. Heater at the knees, 0-1. Check swing high on the heater, 1-1 the count. Fastball up, grounded then hold a second. Nice diving play by Torrens to her left. Fires the first, 1 down. Next up, Rufo, 1-for-2. RBI single last time up. Or RBI on a fielder's choice ground out, that's right. He singled his first time up, not his second time. Change up and in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball away, change up outside, 1-1. Fastball put in, line at the middle, base hit for Rufo. His second hit today into center. 2-for-3 day as he's on with 1 down in the inning. That's going to bring up Slapper Glute, 1-for-2. RBI single last time up. Also grounded out to third base today. Fastball put in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball down and in, chop to third. Charging Green to her left, no play at second. She'll go to first with it, 2 down. Runner in scoring position for Stiffner. Flew out to center last time up, he's 0-for-2. He also grounded out to shortstop as well. Grounded to third base, that's right. Fastball low, ball 1. Fastball middle plate, swung through it, 1-1 the count. Fastball down and then pulled foul, 1-2 the count. Fastball away, grounded to second hard, right at Torrens though. She'll fire to first in time to end the inning. Bottom 4 it is, 4-2. Swanson, Levon, and Dexter is due up. There's Jonathan Swanson, 0-for-1, grounded back to the pitcher his first time up. First pitch fastball up and in is high, ball 1. Change it middle away, check swing strike, 1-1. Cutter up and away, chased it outside, 1-2 the count. Slider down in the dirt, blocked by Hart, 2-2 the count. Forcing it down in the way, swung through it, strike 3, 4th punch up for Hiker, 1 down. Back-to-back Ks for her, and that'll bring up Levon, who struck out swinging his first time up. That will do it for Levon as he only goes 4 innings, giving up 4 hits, 4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 walk as he is in line for the loss today. Pinch hitting for the B-Wolves is backup second baseman Freddie Knox, hitting .333 on the season. First pitch slider middle in, ripped the third on the line. Stiffner dives to his left and makes a nice snag, 2 down. Dexter is up next, base is empty, singled last time up, he's 1-for-2. Cutter down at the knees, strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer down and away, blew it by. Dexter is 0-2 as tough out activates. Change up and in, chased it high, strike 3. 5th punch out for Hiker, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 inning for the rookie. Coming out of the bullpen for the B-Wolves, replacing Knox, is right-hander Benson Rushmore. Top of the 5th, 4-2. The score. Heaters remain in the lead. 4, 5, and 6 do a force here against Rushmore, Lavo, Gold, and Hart. Here's Lavo, 0-for-1 today with a walk. Well, Lavo walked last time at the plate. He's also grounded out to shortstop. Benson Rushmore on the year, no record, a 0 ERA and a 0 whip. 1 appearance on the season. He threw an inning and 2/3, giving up no runs, no hits, no walks or strikeouts either. Faced 5 batters and set them all down. Let's see what he does here. Curve off the knees, chopped at the middle by Lavo. Back there for Dexter is behind the bag. He'll fire to first, 1 down. Next up, Jesus Gold, 2-for-2 today. He's tripled in a run last time up. He's also doubled his first career RBI. Fastball inside, strike called, 0-1. Gould does lose his power of his left-hander trade against the righty Rushmore. That heater's inside, 1-1. Fastball at the knees, skied by Gould to center. Back for it, Moore to his right. Makes the catch, 2 down. That'll bring up Hank Hart. Catcher's 1 for 2 with the single today. Flew out the shallow left center his last time up as that heater's at the knees, 0-1. Heater high, 1-1. Slider down and in, grounded to second, 1 hopper to Torrens, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Rushmore as he's through the 5th. Bottom 5 it is 4-2. Biggs, Kingman, and Green do up against Hiker. There's Biggs 0 for 2 today. First pitch change up middle in, ripped to center on the line, right for it Rufo. He's there to make the catch, 1 down. Next up Kingman, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles for the first baseman. Really hitting well today. Cutter down low in the middle of the zone. Misses, ball 1. Fastball down low, middle of the zone again. Also low, 2-0. Slider away, outside, 3-0. Changeup outside, misses, ball 4. Third walk today for Hiker as Kingman reaches for the 3rd time today. He'll be on with 1 down for Ruby Green, who walked last time up to load the bases. She's 0 for 1. Fastball up and in, way high, ball 1. Change it down in the way, chase it outside, runner goes, throw down by Hart, in time to nail Kingman at second. Good throw by Hank Hart. He's 2 for 2 today, 2 for 2 in the season, catching base runners trying to steal. Kingman's first attempt to steal this year, he's 0 for 1. 1-1 the count to Green, 2 down, bases empty. Slider down and in is low, 2-1. Cutter up and in, chased and fouled back, 2-2 the count. Four-seamer down in the way. Chopped up the third base line. That's a fair ball. Hiker gets to it. Fires to first. Late infield single for Green as that was a perfect swinging bunt. LeBlanc up next, 1 for 2. He had 2 RBIs on a single last time up. He's also grounded out to second base. Slider down in the way outside. Ball 1. Change it down in the way. Low outside. 2-0. Fastball down in the way. Low, 3-0. Cutter down and in. Low again. Ball 4. Fourth walk today for Hiker. 2 on, 2 down for Torrens. 0 for 1 with the walk last time at the plate. Grounded out the pitcher first time up. Change up inside on the first pitch. Leaping his base to robber of a base hit as that saves a run. Good play by Dion to the 6th. That is still 4-2. Base, Bolter, and Hiker do up against Rushmore. Here's Dion base. 0 for 1 today. Lined out to third base last time up. He's also hit a sac fly today. Hiker's at 76 pitches. She has enough in the tank for 1 inning, but I am scared, so we'll make a decision when she comes up. Slider inside from Rushmore, misses, ball 1. Curveball down low in the dirt, bounces, 2-0. Fastball high, 3-0 to base. Curveball up at the letters, in there, 3-1. Slider up and in, hard grounder to short. Dexter is to his left, cuts it off, fires to first, 1 down. Base is empty for Bolter, 1 for 2 with a single. Flew out last time up. Heater down and in, strike called, 0-1. Nice pitch from Rushmore. Slider down in the way, grounded to second, charging is Torrens. She'll make the play to first, 2 down. Base is empty for Hiker, 0 for 2 today. I'll give her the at-bat. She's still got enough in the tank for 1 more inning, I think. See how it goes. Fastball down the middle, 0-1. Fastball low on the check swing, 1-1. Heater away, misses outside, 2-1. Heater down the middle, popped up by Hiker, shallow center. In there for it is Moore, who's already playing in. He'll make the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Rushmore as he's thrown 2 scoreless innings. Bottom 6, 4-2 the score. Moore, Swanson, and Rushmore do up for the B-Wolves. There's Magic Moore, 1 for 2 today with a double. First pitch four-seamer up and in. Strike called at the letters, 0-1. Slider down in the way. Grounded up the middle. Base dives to his right, cuts it off behind the bag, fires to first. Just late infield single for Moore as he's on to start the inning. Gonna bring up Swanson, 0 for 2 today. First pitch slider down in the way is low and outside. Ball 1. Cutter up and in, high, 2-0. Fastball middle in, check swing strike, 2-1. Change it down low, grounded up the middle, base hit for Swanson into center field. It's the first 2 batters on in the inning for the B-Wolves. Pitcher slot due up next. Here's Rushmore. Will he bat? He is locked in. He's faced 6 batters and set all 6 down without issue. He will not. Pinch hitting for him is third baseman Bertha Banks, who is a little hurt. Batting 1 for 7 on the year. Last batter for Hiker, unless she gets an out. We'll see how it goes. Change up down at the knees. Strike called, 0-1. Better away. Outside, strike called, 0-2. Fastball up and in. Chased it inside, strike 3. 6 punch up for Hiker, 1 down. Next up, Dexter is 1 for 3 with a single today. Slider down and in. Grounded foul. All off to the left. 0-1 to count. Change it below the knees. Low. 1-1. Fastball down the way. Runners go. Foul back on the hit and run. 1-2. Tough out activates for Dexteras. Cutter middle away. Line to left field. Coming on glute. Sliding. Making the catch. Robs him of a base hit. 2 down. Next up, Biggs, 0 for 3. Big RBI chance for Buster. Hiker's 90th pitch coming here. First pitch cutter down in the way. Strike called, 0-1. Fastball away. Outside, 1-1. Slider down and in, way inside. Almost kneecaps him, 2-1. Cutter up and in. High, 3-1. Change it down and in. Swung through it. Full count now. Runners go with the pitch. Four-seamer down on the way. Grounded to first. Lavo charges. Fields it cleanly. Takes it himself to the bag. And that ends the inning as Hiker gets through the 6th. After 2 leadoff singles, she manages to strand the runners. Quality start for the rookie. Coming out of the bullpen here, Dusty Winder, the rookie right-hander, as he'll take over on the mound in the 7th for the B-Wolves. 4-2 the score is top of the lineups up for the Heaters here. Rufo 2 for 3 today. He has singled twice and also hit a run in on a RBI ground out fielder's choice. He'll be the first batter to face the rookie Dusty Winder today. Winder on the season has made 2 appearances, giving up no runs, 0 ERA and an 0.38 whip. In 2 2/3 innings pitched, he's given up 1 hit and struck out 2 batters. Batting average against 125 on the year for Dusty. Facing Rufo here. Winds and fires. Fastball low. Ball 1. Was it a changeup? Hard to tell. No, that was a changeup away in there. 1-1. Fastball middle in. Strike called. 1-2. Fastball away. Ripped to right field over the leaping Torrens glove. Base hit for Rufo. His 3rd hit today. He is 3 for 4. Leadoff man on in the 7th. Now to bring up Glute. 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI today. Changeup away in there. 0-1. Curveball at the knees, grounded to short, right at Dexteras, flips the second one, Torrens the first, double play, and the right base runners are erased. 2 down for Stiffner, 0 for 3 today for Theodore, grounded out last time up to second base. Fastball down and away, swung through it late, 0-1. Heater up and away high, 1-1. Changeup away, pulled foul by Stiffner, 1-2 the count. Big pitch for Winder coming here. Curveball at the knees, skied by Stiffner to center as he missed it off the end of the bat. More there for it, and that's going to end the inning as Winder's through the 7th. Bottom 7, it is 4-2. Hard lineup coming up for the B-Wolves here as Hiker is done after 6 innings, giving up 2 runs, 8 hits, 4 walks, striking out 6 batters. She is in line for the win. A good quality start for the rookie in her debut. Hard lineup coming up for the B-Wolves. Kingman walked last time at the plate. He is 2 for 2 as well with 2 singles. He'll be the first batter to face. Rookie left-hander Nebula Piddlestick making her Super Mega League debut. Rookie was signed at the beginning of last episode, but she did not pitch in the game against the Grapplers, so she's making her debut here today. Left-hander is a 3-pitch pitcher. C+ overall. She has specialist against lefties, fastball, slider, and curveball combination. See how she does here against Kingman, who is a switch hitter. having to bat right-handed for the first time today. Slider middle in on the first pitch, swung through, 0-1. Fastball up and away is outside, 1-1. Fastball middle in, inside, 2-1. Curveball down, low in the dirt, 3-1. Slider middle of the plate. Driven by Kingman to center field as that was a hanger, and he welcomes Piddlestick to the lead with a long bomb off the center field batter's eye building and almost into the orca statue out there, or killer whale, I don't know what it is. First homer of the year for Kingman, first of his career. It is 4-3. B-Wolves back within a run. Ruby Green up next, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Specialist active for Piddlestick, though, as she's now tense. Curveball away is outside, ball 1. Fastball inside, misses, 2-0. Slider down and away, outside, 3-0. Fastball middle of the plate. Green takes it on the check swing strike, 3-1. Fastball up and in. Green fouls back, full count now. Slider away, chased and fouled off. We'll do it again. Full count, still the full count offering coming again. Curveball down and in. Grounded to second, base to his right, backhands it cleanly to first. 1 down. Base is empty for Billy LeBoink. Walked last time at the plate. He's also hit a 2-run single and grounded out to second. High pitch still active. Fastball up, high, ball 1. Slider down and away. Chopped to short, charging his gold. Will make the play to first. 2 down. Piddlestick back to neutral, and that'll bring up Torrens. 0 for 2 with a walk today. A specialist active against her here. First pitch curveball at the knees. Fouled off, out of play, 0-1. Slider middle away is outside, 1-1. Fastball inside, grounded to second, charging his base. He'll make the play to first, and that ends the inning. But Kingman goes yard for the first time in his career as he crushes a hanging slider off a Piddlestick. 4-3 to the 8th. Lavo, Gold, and Hart due up. Here's Mantonio Lavo, 0 for 2 today with a walk. Flew out last time up. Heater up and in high from Winder, ball 1. Changeup inside, in there for a strike, 1-1. Changeup chase below the knees, fouled back, 1-2 the count. Fastball outside, fouled off again as Lavo fights it to stay alive. 1-2 still the count against him. Fastball up, line to third, but it's right at Ruby Green who puts it away, 1 down. Jesus Gold up next, rookie's 2 for 3 today. He has tripled in a run and doubled. Grounded out to shortstop last time up. Or no, flew out to center field, that's right. Winder locked in here as that heater's in there at the letters, 0-1. Curveball down and in, caught the zone, 0-2. Fastball away, skied by Gold off the end of the bat to right center. LeBoink and Moore over for it. Moore calls him off, and that'll be the second out of the inning. Base is empty for Hank Hart, catcher 1 for 3 with a single. Curveball down and in, turned on by Hart and ripped in the gap right center field. That'll be extra bases as the 1 hops to the wall out there. Hart on his way to second, thinking for third. Cut throw by Torrens coming in. It is late. First career triple for Hank Hart as he's on with a 2-out 3-bagger, and that'll bring up D on base. Second baseman 0 for 2 today. He has an RBI and a sac fly, though. Looking for his second RBI of the game and also his first hit. Heater low in there at the knees away. 0-1 as Winder's down to neutral mojo. Fastball chased below the knees. 0-2 the count. Fastball away, chased outside, dribbled to second, charging Torrens to first in time, and that will end the inning. Bottom 8, it is still 4-3. Moore, Swanson, and Winder due up against Piddlestick. Magic Moore, the switch hitter, will bat right-handed for the first time today as he activates his contact for his lefties trait. 2 for 3 today, he's doubled and singled off of Hiker. First pitch fastball inside from Piddlestick is low and off the glove. 1-0. Curveball down and away, outside, 2-0. Fastball up and in, chased it high, 2-1. Slider up, fouled back, 2-2. Curveball down and in, check swing inside, good take by Moore, full count, offering coming. Fastball down and away, outside, off the glove, ball 4. First walk today for Piddlestick. 5th today for our team total, and that'll bring up Swanson, 1 for 3 with a single. Tying run at first base. They go off to first, nothing doing. Slider at the knees. Grounded up the middle, base hit for Swanson, and that's 2 on to start the inning here in the 8th for the Beewolves. Pitcher slot coming up next, that would be Winder. I expect a pinch hitter for Dusty, as I don't think he's going to bat here. And I was correct. Coming off the bench, backup catcher Steve Monstour, hitting .500 on the year with an RBI. Specialist, however, is active for Piddlestick. Curveball down in the way in the first pitch. Bunt shown and dropped below the knees as it misses the zone. Ball 1. Fastball middle in. Chopped foul on the first base side. 1-1 the count. Slider down in the way. Strike called. 1-2. Good pitch from Piddlestick. Fastball up in the way. High. 2-2. Curveball down and in. Swung through it. Strike 3. First career punch out for Piddlestick. 1 down, and that'll bring up Dexterez 1 for 4 with a single. Fastball middle of the plate. Called a strike. 0-1. Curveball down in the way. Line in the hole to third. Past the diving Stiffner into left field. Bases will be loaded here with 1 down. Piddlestick down in a tense mojo, and that'll bring up the 2-hitter, Buster Biggs. 0 for 4. Specialist is active against him, though. First pitch curveball down and in. Inside. Ball 1. Fastball down in the way. Chopped in the hole to short. Gold over. Backhands it clean. He fires the second 1. Base to first. Just late fielder's choice. We're tied at 4. Runners at the corners 2 down, and Kingman due up next. Homered last time against Piddlestick. He's also singled twice and walked, driving in 1 run today. Piddlestick done after an inning and 2/3. She gives up 3 hits, a walk, 2 earned runs, and a strikeout. She'll leave her first career appearance tense. She did all right. I mean, she could have done better, not going to lie, but there wasn't really much we could do. Double switch that would take Base out of the game. I kind of like Dion. I also like Hart. They're both good fielders. Bolter due up first. Who would I double switch out? Probably. Who would I switch out? That's the question. Maybe not Glute. I don't want to double switch any of these guys out, but I kind of have to at this point, unless we just sub in a pitcher for an out and then pinch hit next inning, which I don't like, especially since it's a tie game now. Fuck. This is tough. Well, we are going to go to Never Walker out of the pen, and we are going to go take off. Base is hitless today, so I guess we'll take him out. He is 0 for 3, so we will go to, I guess Maggie Rag. She'll have to bat. I hate doing that, but I don't have a choice. Never Walker has pitched the last 2 games, earning his first career save last episode. He has gone 3 innings, giving up no runs, 0 ERA, and an 0.33 whip. 1 hit surrendered, 2 strikeouts, and a batting average against 100 on the year. Locked in and coming out of the bullpen as Kingman will immediately flip back to the left-handed batter's box. First pitch fastball up, strike called, 0-1. Slider down and in is low, 1-1. 2-seamer away, outside, 2-1. Curveball down in the way, in the dirt, 3-1. Runner at first takes off. No, never mind. Composed active, it's 3-1. Fastball down and in. Blew it by him, full count. Now the runner at first will take off. 2-seamer up and in. Chased it, strike 3. First punch out for Never Walker as he gets out of that jam. Kingman retired for the first time today. Coming out of the bullpen, closer Smack Avery as he'll replace Monstour. So the 9th, we're tied at 4 after Piddlestick blows the lead. Bolter, Rags, and Rufo due up. Bolter leading off the inning. Right fielder 1 for 3 today with a single. He'll be the first batter to face the left-hander Smack Avery. Closer's 1-0 on the year. He's got a 9 ERA and a 2 whip. In 2 appearances, he's gotten a win and a save. 2 earned runs given up in 2 innings of work. 3 hits surrendered, a walk, a homer, and 1 strikeout. Batting average against .375 on the year. Southpaw sets and fires. Fastball in there at the knees. 0-1. Avery only has a fastball and a curveball, so curveball at the knees, ripped up the middle, base hit for Bolter as that's his 2nd hit today. He is 2 for 4. Leadoff man on for Maggie Rags. Utility player getting hurt at first at bat of the season. Not a very good hitter. So I'm going to bunt. Pick off to first as they expect a steal. That's not happening. I'm trying to sack bunt here. Pick off again. Still nothing doing. Curveball outside is fouled off. 0-1 on the bunt. Pick off again as Bolter back safely. Pick off again. That's the fourth pickoff attempt by Avery in this at bat. Fastball up and in. Bunted down. Foul. 0-2. Oh, got a swing now. Runner goes. Curve out the knees. Rip the third. Right at Ruby Green, who makes the catch. And doubles off Bolter. Great job, Maggie. You fucking useless piece of shit. This is why you're getting cut. 2 down, bases empty for Rufo. 3 for 4 today with 3 singles and an RBI. Fastball high from Avery. Ball 1. Fastball up and away. Sky to left field. That's dropping quickly. Big slides, but he could not pick it. One hopper into his glove. Rufo's 4th single today. He is 4 for 5 and locked in. Here's Slapper Glute. 1 for 4th single and an RBI. Curveball chase below the knees. Dribbled to short. Charging Dexteras. Fires to first in time, and that ends the inning. To the bottom of the 9th, we're tied at 4. 4, 5, and 6 to up for the B-Wolves here. Green, LeBoink, and Torrens. Facing Never Walker. Here's Green, 1 for 3 with a single and a walk today. First pitch curveball down in the way. Low, ball 1. Fastball inside, fouled off, 1-1. Two-seamer away. Grounded to third. Stiffner there charges, makes the play to first, 1 down. Next up, LeBoink, 1 for 3, single walk and 2 RBIs today. Slider at the knees, ripped to short, leaping his goal just over his glove. That's down for a hit. Second hit today for LeBoink. He is 2 for 4, I believe. Runner at first, 1 down for Torrens, 0 for 3 with a walk. First pitch slider down and in is low, ball 1. Fastball down and away. Check swing strike called, 1-1. Two-seamer middle in, inside, 2-1. Curveball middle away. Runner goes on the hit and run right at Gold, who was going to cover the bag. Flips the second one. Rags the first. Double play, and she makes up for that failed bunt attempt to the 10th. It is 4-4 as we are tied into extras for the first time in the franchise. Stiffner, Lavo, and Gold. Hard lineup coming up for the Heaters. Pitcher slot is due up 5th this inning. Keep that in mind. Stiffner leading off. Third baseman 0 for 4 today at the hot corner. Fastball down and in is low. Ball 1. Heater away, strike called, 1-1. Heater low, 2-1. Fastball up and in, Chase, line back to Avery, who picks it out of the air, 1 down. That was a bad pitch to Chase. Stiffner now 0 for 5, and that'll bring up Lavo 0 for 3 with a walk. Switch hitter batting right-handed here. Heater in there, 0-1. Curveball inside, almost hits Lavo as he backs away, 1-1. Fastball at the knees, ripped hard past the diving Kingman into right field. Base hit for Lavo, his first hit today. He is 1 for 4. Runner will be at first, 1 down for the Heaters in the 10th. Here's Jesus Gold. Rookie tripled in a run earlier. He's also doubled. He's 2 for 4. Power versus lefties active here. Curveball up in the first pitch, sky to right center field as that was a hanger, but it's going to hang up for more. 2 down. Coming up is the 6th hitter. Hank Hart, catcher 2 for 4. He tripled last time up. He's also singled. Extra base here might score Lavo. Heater up and in is high. Ball 1. Curveball at the knees. Sky to right center field. Over for it is Moore. He'll make the catch, and that will end the inning. Bottom 10, we're still tied at 4. Moore, Swanson, and Avery do up against Never Walker, entering his 2nd full inning of work and 3rd total inning of work. There's Moore, 2 for 3. Double single and a walk today. This is fastball up and away, outside, ball 1. Curveball up and in. Strike called, 1-1. Two-seamer down and the way is outside and low, 2-1. Slider down and in. Swung through it, 2-2. Four-seamer up and away. Chased it, strike 3. Second punch out for Never Walker, 1 down. Next up, Swanson, 2 for 4 today with 2 singles. Two-seamer away, strike called, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, hit up the first base line, past the diving Lavo into the corner, and that's going to be a single for Swanson as Bolter gets to it quickly. He'll get it in, and that'll bring up Smack Avery, the pitcher slot. Will they pinch hit? Yes, they will. Coming out of the bench, right fielder Poke Foster, hitless on the season. First pitch slider down, low, ball 1. Four-seamer down and away. Check swing strike called, 1-1. Two-seamer up and in, fouled off, 1-2. Ball down and away. Ripped the gap left center field. That might win it here as that's going to go all the way to the wall. Rufo giving chase into the second deepest part of the park. Gets it into the cutoff man. Coming around third is Swanson. He's going to try and score. Relay throw from Gold is late. And they walk it off in the 10th inning as the Heaters get a walk-off pinch hit double from Poke Foster to win. 5-4 the final. Well, I mean, it was a good pitched game up until the latter half when Piddlestick came in, and then Never Walker just tired out there in the 10th. He'll take the loss first of his career as he falls to 0-1. We blew that one. We should have won that game. Good day for Rufo at the top of the lineup. He does go 4 for 5. He drives in a run on a ground out. Galute RBI single. RBI for Jesus Gold, first of his career. He also got his first 2 career hits as he tripled in a run. And Dion Bass had a sac fly, first RBI of his career. Hitless today, though, were Bass, Hiker, Maggie Rags, who tried to bunt, and Theodore Stiffner. On the other side for the B-Wolves, they had a big day from Kobe Kingman as he got his first 3 hits of his career, one of them being his first career home run. Then Biggs also hit an RBI single. LeBoink had 2 RBI single as well, and then they had the walk-off pinch hit double by Poke Foster there in the 10th. Pinch hitting for Avery. Hitless today for them were Torrens, Biggs, Levon, Knox, Banks, and Monstour. Pitching lines, Emma Hiker gets a quality start in her first appearance. 6 innings, 8 hits, 2 earned runs, 4 walks, 6 strikeouts for the rookie, but she gets a no decision. Piddlestick, inning and 2/3 in her debut, giving up 3 hits, a walk, a strikeout, a homer, and 2 RBI earned runs. Blowing the save, and then Never Walker takes the loss, inning and 2/3, giving up 3 hits, 2 strikeouts, and an earned run as he falls to 0-1 on the year. On the other side, Levon, only 4 innings in his debut. He gives up 7 hits, 4 earned runs, and a walk. Rushmore, Winder, and Avery combined for 6 scoreless innings out of the bullpen, giving up only 5 hits between the 3 of them, with Smack Avery vulturing his second win of the season. He improves to 2-0. That was also his first appearance scoreless, I believe. Kingman, your player of the game after the 3-for-4 day with a home run, followed by Jesus Gold, who had his first 2 career hits and drove in a run on a triple, and then Ray's Rufo with his 4-for-5 day with an RBI groundout is the 3rd place finisher. Pacing the team with 4 hits. He was the best. He had the most hits today for both clubs. Tough loss there. That was a game we should have won. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Ends our winning streak at 2 games. We're now at 2-2 on the season as we head to our final game of the road trip, which will be at Founders Field against the Jacks. Looking around the league, some roster moves have been made here. Let's scroll down to the bottom, and we'll see who's been picked up. Okay, Freebooters get Elmo Slayer as they get rid of K. Frequin. He's making $1 million more exactly than he was when he was on our team. You know what? I don't hate the move from the Booters. They just spent all their money, and they got a quality ace for their pitching rotation. And that'll move Ratherswell into the bullpen. That's a good move. Katie Hurst, the rookie reliever, B+, gets picked up by the B-Wolves as they cut Smack Avery, who just got that win. I mean, it is an improvement, so I can't blame them, but still, really? 8.3? You could have at least got her for 7.5, bro. Grump Everbright, the veteran reliever, released by the Hot Corners as they get rookie long reliever Joe Blaze to beef up their bullpen. Or possibly starting rotation, because that would move Rachel Rhubarb into the bullpen, because Blaze is a better overall rating. Interesting. Okay. Not bad. Everyone else is still out there. So let's go ahead and sim up to our next game here. See what happens around the league. Yeah, that loss is going to kick me. Had a chance to take sole possession of first place in the division. Oh well. Sandcats win 3-2 over the Moose. Nemesis taking on the Jacks here, who are our opponent next time out. And the Nemesis wins 6-2. Both teams at 2-2 now. Wide Loads rally to beat the Platypi 5-4 in 10 innings as they now take the division lead from the B-Wolves over the tiebreaker. Sirloins beat the Freebooters 5-4, handing them their first loss, but Freebooters bounce back to shut out the Sawtooth 1-0. They're at 4-1 on the year. Buzzards then beat the Overdogs 8-3. Good win for the Buzzards. Moonstars outduel the Wild Pigs in a pitcher's duel 2-1. Blowfish hang on to beat the Sirloins 2-1 as well. And the Sandcats take care of business against the Hot Corners, winning 8-1. B-Wolves taking on the Nemesis in their next game, and they do manage to lose 9-7 as they blow the lead. And then in the final game of the sim, Platypi bounced back to split the doubleheader against the Wideloads, winning 3-2. There is now a 3-team tie atop the division at 3-2 between the Wideloads, Platypi, and Beewolves, while us and the Grapplers are hanging back at 2-2. So it's anybody's division right now. It's up for grabs. Alrighty, next episode we will be taking on the Jacks for the first time this season. It's also the only time this season in the regular season we'll face them. They are our third non-divisional opponent here in this season. We'll have 2 more games to play against that division. I believe we'll have to play the... If I remember correctly, we still have to... Who do we have to play? I can't remember. God damn it. We still have to play the Buzzards and the Overdogs, who are games 9 and 10. Okay. Alright, making his debut for us will be right-hander Jamison Cole, who we signed to replace Elmo Slayer. The 29-year-old will be on the mound against veteran left-hander Donk O, who was drafted by the Jacks in the free expansion draft. He's 0-1 with a 2.84 ERA and a 1.42 WHIP. Go ahead and look at signing some players here. See what we got out here. $4 million and 4.8. Honestly, I'd spend $4 million for that on Donovan. That's not absolutely horrible. Comparing him to Knapp, Knapp is the better fielder, but Donovan is the better hitter. He's also got better speed. He's the better athlete. He just can't field. He does have a high pitch, though. I do like some high pitch. Yeah, I can bring him in for smoke, and we're actually saving some money with that move as well. It is a little bit of a weaker move, but we get someone who is 8 years younger and buildable. I'll take that. See you later, Kimmy. Donovan, welcome to the team, Rook. Alright, I'm moving down the list here. To his first baseman, we do need a backup first baseman to help Levo out. Ariano and Hinton are the only 2 first basemen that I'm interested in here. Mercy Ryan's a little too high rated for me, and that's not money I have. Hinton down to 7.3 is actually respectable, especially with RBI Man. I would pay him that, honestly. And I'm leaning to giving him the edge over Ariano. Yes, he is older at 32 to 31. They're both the same fielder. Hinton is a weaker arm, but he's playing first base, so he doesn't really need an arm. Slightly better in the speed department. Ariano is by the better hitter, but I like RBI Man as a trait better. So if we sign Hinton, who do we get rid of on the roster? That is a no. Do not make that move. Holy shit, that would have been bad. No, not alphabetical. Damn it. Okay. All right, back up. Let's try that again. All right. So, we need another first baseman to support Levo, who is 29 years old. If we sign Hinton, Hinton would become the starter. Levo would be the pinch hitter off the bench, which I'm okay with because Hinton is the better fielder. We could get rid of Maggie Rags, who I don't like, but she is a utility player with good fielding. We could use late in games. Plus, we have 5 outfielders on the roster, so I would much rather get rid of one of them. Between the 5, I like Rufo. Bolter's been playing well. So is Slapper Glute. So it's going to be one of the bench guys between Nubs Wubbles, who hasn't played yet, or Bubbles Garcia, who has pinch hit a few times and done nothing. Getting rid of Nubs Wubbles would be the smarter option, but it costs more. Getting rid of Garcia does cost a little bit, but if you think about it, do we really need 2 second basemen on the roster if we have Maggie Rags? Or 2 shortstops? Not really. Garcia would spend less money, though, I'm guessing. Yeah. This is bad. But you know what? I'm okay with making this move. Let's get rid of Garcia and we'll bring in Hinton. I like that move. Let's go. Yes. Getting a little better there. Alright, moving down the list. We're not going to star these guys anymore. Zavala, I'm not probably going to sign him. I just had him because he is a nice option to look at. I'm going to keep D on base. Jamie Pollard, he'd be a good replacement for Digman. He's still a little too expensive, though. Need to get him under $5 million, and then we'll talk. Leonidas Zoner, not a bad backup outfield option, actually. I'll keep that in mind when I want to get rid of Nubs Wubbles. Nolan is just too expensive. I'm not going to be able to afford her. Braylon Donkey, I like the name. Very weak hitter, though. Decent fielder, good speed, no arm, though. Not a fan. Be a good 4th outfield option, though. Wynn, weak fielder again, but does have traits to help him out. Good fielder, good arm, good speed, too. Probably the option I would lean to over Donkey. But bad option is he cannot play the outfield. He just plays center. His backup position is first base. That's what's holding me off on him. But they are ready to be signed at $8 million apiece. I would probably get them down to like 7.5. Ayala 7.6 already with Whiffer. Can go a little bit lower. Crush I'm not going to sign. I just don't have the money for that. So we'll leave them on the roster. All 4 of them starred. We'll move to pitching now. Thomas at 10.2. That's a little expensive. Leon Rubio's down to 7.3. That's pretty affordable. But I do like our starters that we do have. Hiker did pitch well today at 28. Oh, she's 28. I thought she was 26. Nah, I confused her with Piddlestick, who's 26. Okay. Hiker did pitch well though, so I don't want to get rid of her right now. Frederick Murray would be the only one I'd be willing to sign to replace Hiker, and he's at $6 million, still a little bit expensive, so we can wait. Rubio I can probably get under $7 million before signing, so we'll wait on him as well. Barron, keeping her on the list. Quintero's down to 6.8, getting ready to be signed here shortly, I assume. Johnson, same thing, is at 6.9. Kent, we're not going to sign, and Norris, nice to look at, but I'm not going to sign him either. So we're down to our last cut candidates here, but we won't be making any additional roster moves as of this moment. So we only make 2 here. We bring in backup William Donovan to be the backup catcher to Hank Hart, getting rid of Kimmy Smoke. And we also bring in first baseman rookie Alan Hinton to be the primary first baseman over Mantonio Lavo. Not bad, in my opinion. Get rid of Bubbles Garcia. All right, now we have 4 outfielders on the roster. Looking at these options for development. Dumb one for Lovestone. Dumb one for Neverwalker. Fuller, we're not going to be able to afford this, so not even going to look at it. Clute, contact and fielding would be a nice upgrade for him. Hiker, velocity, junk, loose some accuracy, chance at walk prone, a little bit cheaper. This would benefit her more than this for Glute, because Glute already has good contact. Honestly, let's get this one for Hiker. This has more benefit, and it is a slight risk, but I'm willing to take it. Gets the 8 velocity, good roll there, up to 52. Only 2 junk, that's fine, up to 42. Lose 2 accuracy down to 55. And she avoids walk prone, you love to see that. Good risk there. Still a C+, but a slightly bit better. Alrighty, let's set the lineup for next episode. Call it a day. Leading off will be Ray's Rufo, locked in center field. Following him is left fielder Slapper Galute. Then it is shortstop Jesus Gold in the 3 slot. Batting 4th, third baseman Theodore Stiffner. Batting 5th, getting his first start, rookie first baseman Alan Hinton. Batting 6th, backup catcher William Donovan, making his first career start, giving Hart a day off. Batting 7th will be second baseman Dion Bass. Batting 8th, right fielder Volt Bolter. And batting 9th will be the pitcher Jamison Cole, making his debut as well. And that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Tough extra innings loss today against the Beowulfs as we pissed that away, giving up 3 runs in the last 4 innings to lose 5-4. We're now 2-2 on the season, tied for 4th place in the division, but we're still in the hunt as it's anybody's race. We're only a half game out of first. Tune in next time as we finish up the road trip with a trip to the Founders Field to take on the Jacks for the first time in the series. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow button down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch in the description below, and I'll catch you all in the next episode. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.